What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the new Spyro game, Spyro A Realm Beyond. Today we have new informations about Spyro A Realm Beyond story, or you can call it Spyro 4. But here we have some new informations and a new big information and an exciting information. We'll start with the story and then talk about the big thing. Spyro A Realm Beyond it's coming on PlayStation 5, PC, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox, and even Xbox on PC. Toys for Bob discusses flying free in Spyro A Realm Beyond. One of the most pleasant games to be revealed this week was Spyro A Realm Beyond from Toys for Bob, the former Activision Blizzard studio that briefly became part of Microsoft before somehow managing to not only gain its independence but also get permission to make a new entry in the Legend franchise. One of the most pleasant games to be revealed this week was Spyro A Realm Beyond from Toys for Bob, the form. Okay. In an interview with IGN, studio head Paul Yan and associate creative director Lou Stoddard spoke more about how the studio gained independence, the birth of the new game, and its most exciting feature. Paul Yan described how, during its time under Activision Blizzard, Toys for Bob had been acting as support for the likes of Overwatch 2 and Warzone. Toys for Bob stepped up to support those initiatives and support those teams and those games, and we're very proud of the work that we did, but deep down inside we knew that there wasn't the right fit, and we were getting away from the types of games that we love to make and that we are best known to doing, said Yan. Spyro A Realm Beyond, for us, it represents a return to the types of games that we are most passionate about making. Surprisingly, when Toys for Bob approached Microsoft, we had since completed its acquisition of Activision Blizzard with the goal of spinning off. The plan was granted, but with independence and the chance to make anything wanted, why go back to Spyro? Now, we have advertisements. Spyro has been on our minds for a long time. It's part of our DNA. We've been working with the character, through Skylanders and through Reignited. During the Reignited trilogy, that's where the spark of the idea for this game came from. We didn't see too much of Spyro's new adventure, but we did learn that there's going to be an emphasis on flying around, not just gliding, and not just in certain spots. You can apparently fly whenever you want. Now we're talking about some of the mechanics of the game. You're going to be transitioning from ground to air at a moment's notice whenever you want, as true player freedom, said Stoddard. The interviewer fired back by saying if there would be pans or special things you need to activate, but was told it's a press button and you're flying. And so it's not select levels, it's not gliding, it is true flight. Now we get some new information here. You can press a button to actually fly up in the skies and travel between different places, but there is something that we need to know right now. The flying is described as involving diving down to gain speed and using your flame breath to ignite campfires to gain more height. So we got a small idea from the game. You move with Spyro with fast speeds. You can fly up using when just you press a button, but here we see that there's something important. the campfires. Of course, you have seen that in the trailer. Spyro ignites those campfires. Those campfires actually give him a boost, and they make him fly up very fast. And he can use his flame breath to shoot those birds. So the campfire actually helps Spyro move up and burn these birds as fast as possible. We've got a small idea for the game. When Toys for Bob released Spyro Reignited Trilogy, it reawoke my love for the purple fire breathing lizard. So I'm beyond thrilled that we are finally getting a new game. Now we just need a new Sly Cooper and another Jak and Daxter game. Let's bring them all back. I wouldn't look forward to Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper. I'm not a fan of those games, but you know, I'm not really a fan. But here we can check something, but I don't think it's real. This thing is Spyro A Realm Beyond release date. What? And it says unconfirmed. Exact release date yet to be officially confirmed. Now we see that there's an unreal information. It says on 9 April 2027. I don't think that is real. 303 days, 21 hours, 40 minutes, 20 seconds currently. Man, this is not real. I know, I've even looked for informations. I asked ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and I just haven't seen any information that tells us that this is going to happen, and I don't think this is a real date. Of course, it's not real. But what? Oh, okay. Check if you can pre-order Spyro A Realm Beyond on Amazon once it's released. Never mind. So it says the unconfirmed flag means that this countdown date will likely change and has not been officially announced. Yeah, so this time isn't actually announced, and it's subjected to change. It might change at any time, but we'll see about that. Now, just some big information. Toys for Bob, and the big idea of the video, the main idea of the video is that Toys for Bob is gonna make even more games. This is going to be exciting. Hear that? After all, he continues, our goal is that we want Spyro to live for a long time. We want not just one game, but many new games. We hope that this is the first of many. So we're going to have to take some risks. We're not going to have to move into new territory, and our goal is to make sure that that evolution is actually speaking to something that is authentic and reverential, to building on the foundation of what is truly Spyro. And then we will take some leaps. This will be uncomfortable, he adds, but we wanna go there. And this is a big step. He says this will be uncomfortable, but we wanna go there. And even Toys for Bob says that this is not only one game, but many new upcoming games. And they say that they want the franchise to live for a long time. So Toys for Bob is actually working on a lot of games. Spyro, Crash, Skylanders. I'm waiting for those. But we still have a long time for Spyro 4, but I mean Spyro A Realm Beyond. It's not Spyro 4, but it isn't actually Spyro 4. So the playlist that I made about Spyro 4, I'm going to change it, but I'm still gonna keep those videos I made about Spyro 4 in the same playlist. But this means that we're getting a lot, hopefully soon. I can't wait to see what Tosh Bob is hiding for us. Wow, the next few games are going to be insane. That's all. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.